Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pantropy. Now, I'm going to try and find a new server and start up from the beginning. Let's go to Private Brian. Don't know who this is, but we'll go in there anyway. Going to be chopping and changing because I don't know how long this is going to take to load. Being a closed alpha game, there's a lot in development still, but I'll see you when I've loaded in. Okay, it didn't take very long to load, which is good. But here is the factions. Now, the members there, I don't know if they're total members or if they're just members online. But either way, we're going to go with Andel because they're one behind at this stage and we can make it even. 4 damage as soon as we come in. That's going to have to be reported. Right, so this is the Andel faction base. We're in the top here. A lot of unclaimed territories. Might try and aim for a base around here, I think. And maybe in this one. Go and capture these along the way. Alright, let's go. Right, so I've got myself a pickaxe. I've got myself a little glow stick. Let's move that over there. Now to move things around in here, it's a click and click. It is not a drag. Alright, so which way are we facing? East. Let's head south. Now along the way I'm going to be picking up ore. And here is an iron ore node here, which is good. And there's a coal just there, which is fantastic, because we need both to continue to make pickaxes as we use them up. Now, there's a few different levels of, or tiers of ore you can pick up, resources. The stuff you can get with the first pickaxe is all very basic. It's like copper, iron, coal, and a byproduct of all three, which is feldspar. Feldspar is what you use to make glass and all your other basic components. Now then, we need to continue to find stuff. So we need to run quite a long way, I think. We need to head south. Where is that on the map? Straight through here. Hopefully there's a lot more resources along the way. Now I've used most of my pickaxe. Just collecting those 2 ores. Pickaxes are very, very weak in this game. You can only go after about 1.5 nodes before you need to replace them. The starting one has about twice the hit points of the ones that you can craft. Alright, so this is what you use to claim territories. So if I wanted to claim this square here, I would come to this and I would utilize that. These little research things here, the data storage, they go towards researching and getting new stuff. What they don't do is give you things. You research and you get points out of them, then you use your points to buy what you need. So you can pick and choose what you have access to. There's different tiers of research available as well. This one is a copper node, as you can tell. And there's me pickaxe. Alright, so let's go to the crafting menu. Smelt one of these. Now there was a bug not long ago where I could place down a lot of these smelters without actually having to do anything. I'm hoping it's the case again now. that's new. It's not protected by offline raid protection. Too close to a territory building. So if I build around one of these, I can't be protected. Oh, there you go. Okay, so iron. Let's put the iron here. Now, I don't know if they're planning on changing this little... well, it's not really a cheat. Oh, I suppose it is. Actually, so it's working really quickly. So I've got quite a bit of... Well, I say quite a bit. I've got some iron. Pig iron, I think they call it in here. Yeah, there you go. Now, with that, it can be refined into steel with coal. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to go to the crafting menu. I'm going to craft another couple of pickaxes. Now, pickaxes fairly cheap at 4 pig iron each. Because I can't swing the pickaxe anymore, it's broken. So what I'll do is I'll switch it out for that one, then I'll drop it. There it is there. Right, so continue south. Go through this one here. This one here has a small base and an outpost. So we'll head through that way, collect the stuff from the outpost, and have a look at the small base. There's some more iron there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and do this bit, and I'll come back on when we get back to the outpost. Okay, coming up on this base here. Let's open it up and have a look. Oh yeah, more research. I'm not sure what, other than the amount of points you get from the data storage, I'm not sure what the levels, like epic, common, rare, uncommon, outstanding, all that sort of stuff has in regards to tools. But as you can see down there, a little bit further to the southwest, there is a base. We're going to go and get that. As you can see here, there's some fruit. I'll pick that up. That's like health. Like each bit of fruit gives you 5 hit points. It can be used to create bandages or med packs, small med packs, which then, when you use that, give you 25 health. 4 fruit, 1 med pack. So you get an extra 5 health just from using a med pack instead of 4 fruit. So it works and pays to create them. But let's go and have a look at this one. Ooh, a copper coal node right in the middle of it. Never seen that before. Wonder if that can happen to your base. As you saw, just beyond this coal seam, there is a gun, a turret of some sort. I don't know if they work or not. You can't man them, but they're in all. Ooh, excuse me. They are in all of these types of bases. I don't know if I went into a blue base, if they would attack me or not. There's another one just there. Now, we'll go and get these ones, because these ones are usually just data storage or nothing. And then we'll have a look at this one. This one here is a weapon crate. Oh, a 9mm pistol, isn't that cool? No ammo for it, but I've got a 9mm pistol. And these ones here are usually building materials, or nothing. Already got a shutter and stairs. At least we can build a second story straight away because you don't come with that capability from the very beginning. You've got to research it. Right, so you want to head down here. Now this one here, you might not be able to see the base. It's right there in the water. So it's a little bit harder for the enemy to find, unless of course they've been there before. But, oh, here's a little fruit plant here. So instead of wasting the axe picking them like that, you just empty your hands by picking an empty slot, and then just holding E. Unfortunate thing about the med packs is they don't stack, which I think the devs really need to get onto. But I'll leave them a message in the Discord. As you can see from the inside, I've found quite a few nodes along the way, but it won't last very long. Now I don't think that I'll be able to get any research from this one to begin with, because it's not claimed by anybody. I don't even know if anybody else is on this server at this stage, but I'm happy to play solo. This gives me a chance to build a base before I have to get into any combat. Now along the beaches occasionally there's some good ore, but realistically it's just the same as anywhere else. So what I'll do is I'll go off camera again. I won't be doing that a lot this. I'll save you having to watch me run. See you soon. Okay, so I'm at the site of the next one. As you can see, it's under the water. Now, as pretty as the water looks, it's not actually water, because you don't need to worry about breathing, you can't swim. Not sure if you can be shot through it or not. And this just goes to show that on unclaimed land, you still get research. Now to claim a territory, you do this. Claimed. Now, if we go to the faction tab, as you can see, my rep points are 150 of 2000, and I have credits. There's certain jobs you can do. Resupply outpost. You've got to repair things. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I don't want to take a job without actually being able to do it, but that's an F3, so that's here. Maybe that one. We'll set up a base down here in this one. I think we'll do it about here. So we're fairly close to all. We don't have to run too far. And as you can see, as I was saying, the water is irrelevant. I don't know if you can be shot through it, and I don't know if you can fight underneath it. I'd imagine you probably can, because it just appears to be another version of the atmosphere. When we get to the next base, or the area for our base, we'll go and raid the little outpost, just to deciding what size base to do. I think I'll start with the 2x3. We've got some stairs there so we can go up again. So it's good. As I said before, you can't get stairs unless you unlock them further on your research tree. Alright, so I might leave you to it again, and I'll pick up back when I get to this one, and then we'll stay on it from there. Okay, so as I opened up my menu, this popped up. So every hour you get a couple of credits from your faction, depending on your level. Obviously increasing your level occurs by running missions. We got one just over K away, but we'll go and have a look at that one shortly. Still haven't built the base yet, so we've got important things to deal with first. Oh, I've run out of... So another thing with the iron and the coal nodes is you're able to grab loose ore from them, which is good because if you've forgotten to grab iron and you've run out of pickaxes, you can still pick up enough iron to make one. Still not far from this this next little outpost, so we'll go. Might as well keep you coming. The little rocks and trees. The trees you can't mine, and the rocks with the moss on them you can't mine either. In the desert, there's some other rocks there you can't mine. Only ones you can is the copper, iron, magnesium, gold, so on and so forth. But just the generic rocks and trees you can't. Now if you end up with a tree in your base, you can remove it by use of a hatchet. Now I don't know if it's broken at this moment. I tried to do that yesterday on a different server and it wouldn't allow me to. It just kept hitting at it. Got broken pickaxe. I'm not sure if anything takes just regular iron ore or if it all has to be transferred into pig iron. So I'm just going to smelt what I need when I need it. Once I've gone through all the outposts that are close by, I'm in this one and the next base, I shall just look at getting a new base, researching some stuff. It'll be hard to research. You'll broke one again. What I want, but it's all a matter of grinding through it. It's the bane of these types of games. Unless you have a private server, you can increase yields on them. But I think that takes away from it a little bit. You lose part of how to play the game. Ignore this node, I'll come back for it on the way up. There's another copper node over there as well. There's another one that's not been claimed yet. might as well get some more money, because there is a market you can purchase things on and you can sell things on. In fact, I'll show you that now. The market is just here. There's nothing in the market at the moment. Nobody's bought anything. See, I could sell that, but I won't. I'll keep that for now because, well, it's a gun. Guns are useful in this, especially later on when we get towards other people. We're going to need to do PvP. So we'll get this one and then we'll go up and I'll ignore the rest of them. Go up to that other base. I'm going to need to craft some more. Okay, so from memory I'll go this way around here and up there. You have to bust out the glow stick in a minute, heading into night. Doesn't help that big mountain's in the way too. Not sure how much you guys can see about now. I'm starting to lose the light, so we'll open up our glow stick, give it a crack and a shake. Now there are lights you can get, and that's one of the things that I will be getting first up, because you cannot see very well with this thing, so it gets in the way. Right, so the guns do work. That's unfortunate, I've just lost a lot of things. I really was hoping that wasn't going to happen. I've lost a lot of gear down here. Right. Oh well. I might give this a bit of a rest, try and catch up again, and build a base. Okay, as you can see I've made it back. My box of stuff is just there. The red lights. Unfortunately, that's also where a gun is pointing. So I'm going to try and sneak in around the gun and hit it from behind. Okay, so it knows where I am. I think I might give up and start again. Leave all my stuff there. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be the end of episode 1. Mistakes were made. Hopefully next time I can get a base together.